And now in more global news, former U.S. President Donald Trump is leading the Republican race in South Carolina. The state will vote in Republican primaries in hours from now. And Trump's main rival, Nikki Haley, who is a former governor of the state, is trailing with a margin in surveys. But none of this has stopped the rivals from pulling their punches.
A vote for Nikki Haley tomorrow is a vote for Joe Biden this November. That's all you're doing, is you're voting for crooked Joe Biden. A vote for Trump is a vote to fire crooked Joe and put America first and make America great again.
Biden calls anybody that doesn't support him, he calls them fascists. And Donald Trump calls anybody that doesn't support him vermin. What are we doing? That's not how we're supposed to be. That's not the way we're going to go forward. But even look, we need to be normal. Again, our kids want to know what normal feels like.
South Carolina's primaries are open, and this means that any registered voter can take part in either the Republican or the Democratic primary, but not both. The Democratic primary took place earlier in February, which President Joe Biden won quite easily. Focusing on the Republican race, Trump has held several rallies in the state, but much of his campaigning has been done from courtrooms in New York, Washington, D.C. and Florida, where he faces a series of criminal prosecutions. And rather than hurting his image, his legal problems seem to have galvanized more and more Republicans around his campaign. Opinion polls show more than 60% Republicans in the state are backing Trump as opposed to Haley's 30%. And Haley, meanwhile, could suffer an embarrassing loss if she can't win the state where she was the governor. Now, Haley and her allies have far outspent Trump in advertising and spending nearly $15 million ahead of the South Carolina primary, compared with the $3 million spent on his behalf. Now, Haley chose to stay in the race even after two embarrassing losses, first in Iowa and then in New Hampshire. Will she drop out of the race after South Carolina or wait until Super Tuesday on March 5th remains to be seen.